We are at the point where we had removed everything from the reactor, and we had inspected the reactor and found that it is in good condition. It can continue to work once we install the new components in. The first set of new components are the Calandria tubes, and the way they are installed is they are put through two holes at the ends of the vessel, and they are rolled into these holes at each end to make the vessel whole.
What we're into right now is there's 380 Calandria tubes, and those Calandria tubes have a Calandria tube insert on each end, making 760 of those. So we've installed all those Calandria tubes. The insertion of them was quite successful. The actual leak rate that we need to achieve for those tubes is very close to what it was when it was brand new metal to new metal. And it's a very, very tight criteria. So we are making joints. We've made a lot of good joints, but we have some that are just not quite up to par. And so we're under a challenge now, all of ACL, not just the site, to solve that issue. So that's our challenge for today.
In the process of doing these joints, we found that a fraction of these joints did not meet the leak tightness acceptance criteria. So when we test them for leakage of a gas, helium specifically, they leak at elevated rates. These elevated rates are still minute rates that we could not detect by visual inspection or even by less sensitive equipment.
It's so small. I mean, normally you can say it's as small as a hair on your head. In this case, it's probably 1/100th smaller than the hair on your head. So we're talking just minute. It's something that needs to be almost perfect. It's just like a mirror, and there's just a little bit of a buff look to it.
There is a little annular region, and the leakage would come in either through this little gap here, which you cannot see a gap with the naked eye, but it is the nature of the nuclear industry that this leak we find unacceptable, and we are going to take remedial measures. The one cause which we have found does make joints sometimes leak above our acceptance criterion is that the surface of the tube sheet has been roughened. It has been roughened to a surface roughness which allows these very small leakage pathways to exist after you have rolled the tube in the joint.
Well, basically, there's been a mandate or a challenge gone out across ACL, right from our president downward, right from everyone at site with ACL staff, New Brunswick Power. They have all their people involved with ours, the very best minds that were right there from when they built Point Lepreau, and right up through to reactor engineering, our research centers at Chalk River. Everyone's 100% engaged.